Welcome back. In this video, we are going to create a function to format the amount. We can use a third-party package to do that, but when you are developing an application, try to reduce the number of packages you use. So because of that, we are going to create our custom function to format amount. So let's get started. Alright, so here inside the client, and then SRC and utils, here we have our utility functions here. So let's create one more utility function here and call this one currency formatter.js. Okay, cool. So here going to be a function const currency formatter is equal to a real function, and this I need to pass in the currency symbol. So let me call this one symbol, and then the amount we pass in this to format amount. Okay, so now let's return something, the result from this function. So return, and let's use new and intl dot number format. Okay, format, and then first of all you pass in English, right? You need to be an English. If you're Chinese, you can pass in Chinese or based on your language symbol. Okay, and then an object like that. So let's make the things happen. So pass in a style. So the style is what? Currency. So to know that what you are dealing with currency. And next one going to be the currency. This one represents the currency symbol. Okay, and then if we said what is currency or symbol. Okay, that is it. And then the last thing what to do is we need to format it. So dot format, and then dot format, what we want to format is the amount, and that is it. You see how? So with this 7 lines of code, why do you need a package for this? So export default, and then let's call this one currency formatter. So let's go to our dashboard, right? And then let's require that package. So where do we have it? Sorry. Oh yeah, I'm in the right place. I thought I did it inside a template. So let's go to pages, users, and dashboard, and let's require this function currency formatter as a function. Okay, so where do I need? Let's check the project. So let's refresh. Currency is not defined. Which line? Currency formatter. Or the currency, duplication. Yeah, okay, so let's check the dashboard. We need to format this amount, the total expense, right? So let's locate total expense we have here. So now we're going to pass this result into that. So let me cut it here and bring my currency formatter, and then pass in the amount I want to. So like I said, we can destructure this one into variable to make it more user friendly. So let's check what we have. Say that currency amount, what currency code is required with currency style. So you remember our function requires first of all the symbol and amount. The pattern matters a lot, right? So here, first of all, we pass in the amount. Remember this function accepts what? Look at the IntelliSense here. It says that symbol any and amount any. So here let's pass in our symbol. Okay, comma here, and then let's pass in dollar. Let's refresh it, and then better still, it says that invalid currency, the symbol is not correct, right? So where did we go wrong? So USD. Oh, sorry. It's USD dollar because USD, yes. So okay, there we go. Now we have it, right? USD. So the same thing applies to the so let's copy this total. Let's go to the income. Oh yeah, here. So let's bring in the function. Let's call the function here currency formatter. And remember, it takes 2 arguments. So let's wrap it here with a variable. But the first one takes the currency symbol and it's called USD and comma. And that is it. So let's check what we have. Let's go dashboard, and it has been formatted like that. Okay, so where do we need? If you check expenses list, you see that we can format this amount. So you can bring the function here to format this amount. Let's look at the final one. Did you do that? I think we didn't do that. Oh, so we didn't also work on the so we can also format the final one. Okay. So we also didn't check the loading and then the error. So the dashboard here, okay, first of all, let's cut everything from here because we won't display the loading and error if there is one. So let's cut everything from this component because you want to check for loading. It's so sad. So let's bring our fragment like that. So here, let's check if it's loading, then let's display the loading component. Otherwise, if there is up error or we have the server error, if that's the case, then we can display the error display message component from above. Okay, and in between these components, let's inject our server error and our up error. But if there is no error, then let's paste this, and that is it. Okay, so let's refresh. You see the loading because my internet is fast. That's why it's spinning like that. So you can format this amount by yourself. All what you need is call this function, then pass in here. Okay, or we can do that for you, or I can leave it for you as a challenge. Okay, let's go to expenses details or content details here. That is where it is. It's inside my content details here. Okay, so let's bring in currency formatter. So let's have the total amounts here. Total amount is here. Bring the currency, call the function, wrap it with this amount. And then the first one going to be my currency, right? My symbol, which is dollar, USD. And I'm good to go. Wow, it's good. The same thing applies to expenses. You see, they have all been formatted perfectly. Okay, so guys, now our dashboard is complete. So you can work around and then try to run this one to one decimal places or format this one. The path is yours. Okay, so next video we are going to work on the profile.